Hello, Hi Esoterica viewers. Today I'm going to be doing the second reading for June energy. This will be the last 2 weeks of June, and I'm going to be using the Pause Tarot by Weissbell. Let's see what's happening in the beginning of that third week of June. One, two, three, four, five. Wow, a lot to say. Okay, I'm going to say that's the beginning and middle of June, that third week. One more card for how this third week ends. The energy of this ending of this third week of June for the collective energies. Please not more than one or two cards. Preferably one. Oh, I felt it. There it is. Okay. Now for the last week of June, how does that begin? What energies are coming in for the collective? Ooh. This one too. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How about the middle and ending of the last week of June? Or middle and the ending of this very last week of June, the collective energies. The ending this last week of June. Oh. And these came upright. I will leave them that way. Let's see what we have. All right, here we go. This is the third week of June, and then this is the fourth week of June. This is the collective energies of what could be influencing our life. So if you feel anything from these cards, for whatever advice that they say is out there, know that you can overpower it. So it's kind of nice to know what energies are out there so that you don't have to be influenced by them and you can overcome it. But if it's something fabulous, like right here I see this Ace of Pentacles, then you'll know that that energy is around and you can harness it, take advantage of it. So let's begin with this third week, and it's the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles card represents financial stress, poverty consciousness, or a lack of self-esteem. It can often signify that we are stressed about our financial situation and may be fearing that we may lose our jobs. The Five of Pentacles reminds us to foster self-belief and have faith in our potential and resourcefulness. It is also a call to focus on what is abundant in life and to practice gratitude. So this is really just fear thinking. So look around and see what you are grateful for, and recognizing that can eliminate this energy and don't let it affect you. The Six of Cups represents nostalgia, childlike joy, and happy memories. We are encouraged to reflect on the beautiful moments in our life when we experience contentment or bliss. This card can also signify that someone from our past will return and have a positive impact on us. It may be a friend who has been away or a mentor. And another six. The Six of Pentacles represents financial harmony, charity, and generosity. It suggests that we have cultivated positive karma by sharing our abundance with others. This card can also indicate that there is good financial news on the way. We may inherit money or receive a generous gift. However, no matter how prosperity enters our life, we are encouraged to share the abundance with loved ones. That is really wonderful energy coming in. Once you clear away this doubt energy that you are in lack, that's not true, because obviously these sixes are representing stability and so much goodness coming. This Ace of Pentacles, along with this Six of Pentacles, these are gifts of usually financial abundance. So the Ace of Pentacles represents abundance, financial prosperity, and manifestation. This card tells us to take initiative and act on new projects, businesses, or initiatives aligned with our values. The Ace of Pentacles can also indicate the beginning stages of a relationship with a person or with many people who may subsequently open the door to future financial prosperity for us. That is excellent news. And then the Judgment card. You may have a clearer idea of what you need to change and how you need to be true to yourself and your needs. This can mean making small changes to your daily life. The Judgment card reminds us that we will be faced with choices that will have an astounding effect on our entire life. This card brings to mind moments where actions that we have taken have changed the course of our path for good. The last card in this third week of June, the Chariot. We're ending with 2 major arcana cards. The Chariot tarot card is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of our surroundings. This perfect control and confidence allows us to emerge victorious in any situation. You will be able to stay on your chosen path if your decision is firm. Your strategy should be to move forward decisively and have a clearly defined goal. Wow. Well, it definitely seems like we've got this new opportunity coming in and we've got stability here, and we recognize that we are on this new path and just following it. All right, and the final week of June, the Hierophant reversed. When you see the Hierophant in reverse, it may mean that you are feeling restricted and even constrained from too many structures and rules. You have a particularly strong will and desire to regain control and break free from the shackles of convention. That's interesting coming with the Chariot. It means you've made a decision and you're definitely going to go your own way, regardless of the rules that may have been placed upon you, and you're going to go make your own way. You've got the Chariot to do it. The Knight of Wands reversed can signify that we have a buildup of creative energy and motivation but feel confused about how to best channel it. This card also indicates that we have worked hard on ourselves internally. Now's the time to apply the lessons that we have learned to move ahead in our life. Look for answers within and see how this wisdom can help navigate the impasses that may be encountered. Wow, that's interesting that that's followed by the Page of Wands, although this is kind of energy all coming in at the same time. But the Page of Wands be kind of like taking a step back and, recognizing what this manifestation is. The Page of Wands reversed, perhaps all your problems are caused by haste and inconsistency. You do not feel stable in work or in a new project. During this period, you are experiencing stress due to the fact that your life is full of unexpected changes. Be careful. Do not rush to trust the first person you meet. You risk being deceived. Unreasonable and stupid boasting can lead to problems. Whoa. And that's followed by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. When the wheel is reversed, it means that luck has not been on your side and misfortunes have been following you. When these misfortunes are associated with this card, you must understand these are due to external influences that you cannot control. What you shouldn't do, however, is cling to the illusion of control. Perhaps in this turn of the wheel, the lesson is to learn to let go and release. You need to wait for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your direction. This is the energy of the last week of June that is potentially out there to influence us. So here we have the Hierophant, not wanting to be constrained anymore by whatever rules or belief systems that we've been following or living our life by. And then this energies of the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands reversed. A lot of ideas and creativity and wanting to manifest something, but maybe lacking a little bit of push or direction to go in. So it's just kind of maybe leading you to a lot of potential failures in starting up whatever this energy was and trying to manifest something, whether it's a business or any kind of project, and it just not going right. And the Wheel of Fortune coming up and saying, these ideas, they weren't bad. It's just that there's external forces that are out of your control that are putting this on hold for now. And this is only the energy going into this ending of June. This is still kind of the middle of the week. But how exciting to see that we have the Lovers. The sun is out right here coming in at this end of June. I do see the Tower card. Let's see what these energies that are coming in at the end of June mean. The Lovers, the primary meaning within the Lovers is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. The trust and unity that the Lovers have give each of them confidence and strength, empowering the other. You must start making up your mind about what you find important and unimportant in your life. You should be as true to yourself as you can be, so you will be genuine and authentic to the people who are around you. A new love or a new relationship can absolutely throw off anything else that you might be wanting to do. And that could be a person. It could also be like a new love for a new idea. And maybe you need to take a moment and assess what that is and how it's going to affect you so that you can go back to this creativity, this passion that you want to create. And by then, this wheel will be the right way round. Ending, the very ending, the last day of June, the Tower, and this is upright. The old ways are no longer useful, and you must find another set of beliefs, values, and processes to take their place. The meaning of these changes, foreshadowed by the card, will entail the comprehension of the truth, which will enable you to free yourself from false constructions in your life and determine your true value. So that's really interesting that the Tower is showing up to shake your beliefs to your core. And either you do it on your own, and the universe is going to keep nudging you to self-correct yourself. But if you don't do it, they will do it for you. And you don't want them to do it for you because they will do it in a very scary, ugly way that will require you to do a lot of healing work to recover from that. If you look back at the first 2 weeks of June, there is this energy of releasing old beliefs and finding your authentic self. So go back and watch that video and see those energies in the first half of June, because if you don't get yourself on your own correct path for you, then the universe is going to come in and change it for you. That's this potential energies in the last 2 weeks of June that are all around us and influencing us. So this won't affect you at all as long as you know that you are being your authentic self, living your highest timeline, the best path for you. Oh my goodness. When you're doing that, this wheel will not be upside down, and you will have all of this energy of creation, all of these ideas and these blessings to just create amazing life. Something that you're going to fall in love with, or a person's coming in. Absolutely. If you are living your best life, you are just going to be so attractive to so many people, and the potential of so much love in your life is just going to come in, and that will override this Tower moment. Wow. Let's do an oracle card from Astro Oracle by Heather Roan Robbins. What is the energy of the collective for the last 2 weeks of June? That's so funny. Gemini popped out. Gemini is the energy of June, usually the first 2 weeks of June. So the fact that this energy is lingering into the second 2 weeks of June when we should be in Cancer energies. Gemini, cross-pollinate. With its symbol of a pair of twins conversing, Gemini asks us to weave a web of connections and build networks with humor and all forms of communication. This mutable air sign is ruled by Mercury and is connected to the lungs, shoulders, hands, and nerves. Gemini's purpose is to disperse ideas like milk thistle on the spring winds, cross-pollinate ideas like bees buzzing over the flowers. Words are at the heart of the issue you are facing, and not just any words, but real dialogue. If you feel tension in a situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication and open that aperture. Listen to the grapevine and cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media sound bites and other ways to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are your siblings, true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it. Get it on the table and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or therapist, or write in your journal. Trust the process of self-expression to help get to the root of the problem. However, assume anything you say will be repeated. Gemini scatters seeds. It is not concerned with privacy or individuality and is not necessarily loyal. Challenge. The situation may be more complex than you think, so be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified, as it encourages breadth rather than depth, so you have to add the depth consciously. the gift. Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back in equilibrium if we just let all parts communicate, help the unexpressed feelings, persons, and elements within the community be heard. Wow. Okay, that's a really powerful message. So the energy of Gemini is still going to continue on potentially through the rest of June. This last week of June is usually when Cancer energy would start coming in, but energetically, energy moves however it needs to for you and how you are moving through your own life, through your own journey, down your own path. I'm looking for potentials of communication. So knowing that this is this beginning of this third week of June, there is this fear of lack. But by talking it out and looking at your life and really assessing that you have a lot to be grateful for, will get you out of that energy and have you in this really nice, the sixes are all about like this really nice stability, this little sweet spot. You've just overcome. It's funny because the fives are challenges often. And the challenge there was to not feel like you have nothing. Even in this card, the 5 pentacles, they're right there. They just have to go inside to this nice warm building. And sometimes that's asking for help or assistance. And remembering who you are seems to be a theme that's going to come right here to the end of June and was also mentioned in the first 2 weeks of June energy. But reconnecting with your own stability, you really do have it. It's right here. Not only do you feel stable, you have so much that you can share with others. Share your wealth, share your knowledge, share your ideas, whatever that is. This Ace of Pentacles coming in is this new opportunity. And here we have Judgment and the Chariot. The Chariot's ready to go, but Judgment's saying, wait. Let's make sure that we really are on the right path and this is what we want to do. And the Chariot's just ready to go, ready to take this new idea and just go. And for some reason, there is this last week of June coming in with, okay, I know that you have all these great ideas and you're ready, but are you going to follow the rules? Are you going to get rid of them? Maybe you don't want to do it the way that people have done whatever it is before. You want to make your own path, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it might stop you. It might throw curveballs at you. And that's this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. There's the potential of the Wheel of Fortune to be on a downturn or an upturn. If it's here, it also carries that energy of it being upright, not necessarily going down. All of these cards, just because you see them upright or reversed, just know that the energies of both sides of these cards, they're there. And you can tap into whichever side of the coin, the flip of the Wheel of Fortune. It could absolutely be going in your favor. You could tap into that part of that energy. And just because the Tower moment is here coming in at the end to shake up your beliefs and course correct you, that energy could also be reversed. It could be supporting you and giving you a new foundation to build on. These energies are here in these last 2 weeks of June. Decide how you are going to call them into your life, how you're going to use them. And it's kind of nice to see what these energies are, how they could potentially impact us as we go forward. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out on the collective stage. There's a lot of good stuff here and a lot of really good energies. And I love that the Lovers are there. That's interesting because love has been a theme that keeps showing up. It was in the first 2 weeks of June with the Two of Cups. And here we actually have the Lovers card in the same month of June. So definitely an energy is coming in. And communication is going to be big. That's going to be important. So this entire month of June, really just clear communication, not only with others in your life, but with yourself. In the last reading, we had the Hermit come up. So check in with yourself and your path and where you're going, where you're walking towards. And you'll definitely be enjoying more of the opportunities and the good fortune it's in there for you. It's in there for all of us. I like that, right here, you can have this energy and it's coming again. You just have to decide where you are at. Know yourself. And again, about the communication, because June and this Gemini energy loves to gossip, loves to talk. Just make sure that you're not contradicting yourself and that you're declaring exactly who you are in the entire month of June and whatever that is for you. Whew. Okay, that's a lot. Wow. I'm just kind of blown away. This is a really amazing energies of June. I love that there's new ideas coming in. I love that people are excited to do things. I'm excited about a lot of love coming in all areas of our life. And I love that those beliefs that no longer serve the collective are going to be judged and they're going to crash down. It's time for them to clear away. It's time for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in this direction for good fortune for the people, for the collective. And I do feel like that's what the sun is there to shine its light and bring so much love. Thank you again for watching, for liking, for subscribing. Feel free to share in the comments how these energies and knowing what's potential for this month of June, if you come across it, if you feel it. I love synchronicities, especially the good ones. And I wish everybody so much positivity, so much good fortune, so much love. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye for now.